This is my infamous Casthorpe Hill, and the reason it's in such a state is that there was one of the regular accidents on the A52, and this gets used as an alternative. It's not wide enough, it's not properly surfaced, but council won't listen. They say it's not heavily enough used. Cleaned the bike last night, but that car driver wasn't really bothered about how much muck he was throwing up. Probably didn't realise, in fairness. At least today's not icy, but of course it's going to be wet and muddy. If any of you guys in Florida have got a spare room for the winter, just let me know. Happy to become a snowbird. Morning, morning. You should be seeing this hopefully around Christmas Eve if I get my finger out and get it edited. When we're children, Christmas is about all those presents we're going to get. But I think as we get older, we probably reflect more. We reflect on the people that are no longer with us, sharing Christmas. And I think that's quite a good thing to do. I think it's also a time to reflect on those people that have challenges. Now, I know some of you from your comments have had some challenges over the past year, and I truly hope that next year's more kind to you. But as I travel along the Grantham Canal, I want to just mention one particular person. This person has spent a great deal of his life working for the good of others, and particularly his work supporting the Canal Society. And that man's name is Tony Jackson. Tony's well known for organising the annual canal duck race. And as you can see from this photo, he is a little bit quackers. Tony has been a long time cyclist and could often be seen around riding his recumbent. Recently, Tony was struck down by motor neurone disease, and Tony can't ride anymore. In fact, he's even finding it a struggle to get out of the house. So I just want to spare a thought for people like Tony, because I think we take our health for granted sometimes, and we need to make the most of what we've got. So I'm sure you'll all join me in wishing Tony well as anyone else that's having problems. I'll just stop and show you Bambi there. Look at him. Bambi and her mother. This is the old lockkeeper's cottage. It's quite a dull day today, as you can see. I don't think we've got any rain forecast, but we do have some gusting winds expected. And so because it's so dull, I've got my bright Proviz jacket on today. Today we're expecting to go on a fairly long ride. Not sure what we'll do, but might be around the 50 miles. Because it's dull, and of course it gets dark early, we're getting close to the shortest day. I've got a plethora of lights, then I've got my headlight just in case. So the only danger is that I'm mistaken for a Christmas tree. Oh well, at least I washed my wheels. I had a birthday recently and my two boys kindly bought me the ETA cycle rescue package that I recently reviewed. So I hope I don't have to use it, but it's a really nice comfort blanket to have. Look at the state of my shoes, Wendy. Could you get down and clean them?
I'm not going out with somebody looking like that.
Well, I do normally. Oh, look.
Yeah, Yay, we get a rest already.
Yeah.
Not gone very far. Wave to the train. It's got a chug to it, hasn't it, that motorbike?
Proper old motorbike, that, isn't it?
Whee!
We're getting another one.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no. A Royal Enfield.
Yeah. So where are we going today, Wendy? Have you decided?
We've got no idea, have we? Somewhere with a cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in the hilltop one.
The hilltop, right?
Yeah,
Okay, well
I
that's
think so.
doable, isn't it? And it's...
Oh, look at all that mud coming off
Yeah.
that. Oh,
Oh, well, I'm already muddy, so now you're about to get it.
thank you. Oh, this is horrid, isn't it? Oh, yes. Ho, ho, ho.
Morning.
Morning. Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Morning.
I thought there was only one Santa. We've seen 4. Well, I'm glad to say after Wendy's gloating about the state of my kit this morning, she started to get some as well.
Am I? Oh, dear.
Not a lot, but
No.
we'll try to remedy that.
Oh, you rotter.
And obviously, those of you that are on Zwift, you'll be gloating as well, no doubt. But it's still great to get out, isn't it?
It's, yeah, especially now that ice has
Yeah,
gone.
no ice. But I think we need to get hold of Neil and take him up on that offer of accommodation in Sydney, you know.
I think so. He won't mind, will he?
No. And of course, we've got a few viewers in Florida as
I was
well.
going to say there were quite a lot gloating on the last one, weren't there?
Yeah, I
Japan, Singapore,
Yeah,
New Zealand. Yeah, they were all gloating.
yeah, quite rightly too. But we're made of tough stuff.
Absolutely, you better believe it.
So it's a fairly flat route out to where we're going, but we have got a fairly big hill to climb.
Yeah, not which one are we going up?
No,
Not decided yet, have we? Long Clawson?
probably.
Yeah.
The hill that we showed you with that fantastic view that we came down a couple of videos ago, that's the one we're going to have to go up.
I think so. Can't think of any others, can you? Ah!
Do you get covered in straw? These are the joys of living in a farming community, aren't they? Mud on the road, straw in your hair,
Thought it'd come out my brain.
and of course, the smells that we can't transmit. But the other good news is, of course, Wendy, as we just said, it's only another week before the shortest day, and we can start counting.
Putting
Down
longer
to spring.
rides again
Yeah,
by 2 minutes a week or whatever.
yeah. My least favourite month is February. I think we're getting to the end of winter, but it's all a bit tiresome
Yeah,
by
it's
then,
not quite
isn't it?
the end, is it?
We've just seen a very, very rare sight. We've seen some council workers mending a pothole. And I noticed along this road they've marked quite a few, so hopefully they're
They
gonna
need
have
to
a
do
purge.
along here. It's horrendous.
Well, Wendy's taken me on a route I've never ever been before. Didn't even know it existed.
Oh, it's a Grant route.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right. So we're in Langer Hall. Oh, we're going through the tradesman's entrance, so that's okay.
There's a lot of cars here.
Yeah.
Must have had something on at the church. Or a party or something. The old part of it, where it's linked up, is beautiful.
I fancy that. Just
Round
didn't
to
know
the
this
left.
existed.
Round to the left.
So that they have events here.
Right, it's a restaurant and hotel.
Okay.
Just like the treater going down the drive.
Yeah.
Although they've stoned it.
What was that tree there? Was it witch hazel or something?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
got blossom on it.
I don't do it very often because I think they get upset. But once in a while, it's a treat.
Yeah.
Doesn't say private anywhere, so.
No. Well, there was a notice back there for dog walkers, so I would guess it's
right.
a right of way.
The old gatehouse.
Yeah.
Hotel guests only.
Oh yeah. That.
No through road.
Well,
Oh, right. Okay.
we're going to get you mucky down here, Wendy. Look.
Certainly are. Plenty of mud. Mud. Glorious mud. Don't know what that song's from.
I don't know,
Oh,
but it's probably Flanders and Swan or something.
yeah, possibly. Mud, mud, glorious mud. I'll look it up when we get to the cafe.
Yeah, and probably get the second line.
I know, imagine that.
I think it's something like there's nothing quite like it for
I know, it's that bit. I can do that
cooling
bit.
the blood or something, is it? I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
something to do with blood, yeah.
Mud, mud,
Glorious mud. Nothing quite like it for...
cooling the blood. Oh God, I'm singing as well now.
Yay!
It's definitely a bad sign.
Oh, puddle at the end.
We can go
Right where we
right
have
here,
to
you know.
stop. Right. Oh,
Go through Colston Bassett.
what do you think?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Just about to leave from the old wharf, and these two guys, you'll know Bruce, and this is Frank. I've not met Frank before.
It is Frank, yes.
So where are you two guys off to today?
Well, Frank's doing the navigating, so I don't know quite
Well,
what we're
from
doing.
here we're going to cut across country to sort of Asforby,
Oh right.
and then work our way round eventually Great Dolby,
Okay.
and then Wymondham Windmill.
Oh, lovely.
And then
Yeah. Well,
disperse.
we're actually heading to Asforby. We're going to go to the Hilltop Cafe.
Oh, right. okay,
So
yeah.
we won't ride with you because you'll be much faster than us.
Well, I don't know
and,
about that.
So I was just saying I tend not to use this old wharf place. It got a bit pricey compared with some.
Yeah, it
So-
says we were just saying about
Yeah.
that, but you know, it's
You're
nice.
rich.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yes, you are like Frank buys. So,
Oh, do you, Frank?
Yeah,
Oh, right.
Frank,
We should have been a bit earlier.
yeah.
So,
I must recommend while I'm on camera,
yeah.
there's a little village cafe down at Bullock, which is down King's Cliff area.
Right.
I don't know if that's Northampton or the bottom of Rutland. But
Yes, sort of Rutland way,
it
isn't
is
it?
down that way,
Yeah.
and just the far side of Haringworth Viaduct.
Yeah.
And that does require, that would involve riding 100 odd miles to take that into the circuit.
That's fine.
So
And what's that called?
It's just Bullock. The village is Bullock.
Yeah, and
and
it's-
it's for Bullock Village Shop.
Right,
Or
okay.
I think they call it the Village Pickle Shop.
Okay.
It's of quite an unconventional village shop come cafe. But it's worth looking up and googling.
We
it.
definitely will, because we've got the Haringworth Viaduct on our list of to-dos for next
Okay.
year. So
Well, it's a couple of miles, 2 miles beyond Haringworth.
okay.
I do recommend it. It's a very different experience, and lovely welcome when you get there.
Right.
Lovely sausage baps and a coffee.
Well, I'll put your contact details in the video just in case it's awful, and then people will know where to come and complain. Good. Well, you guys enjoy the rest of the day. Have a lovely Christmas.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
nice to see you.
Nice to have met you.
Cheers.
Roy. Nice to have met you.
Well, we didn't follow Frank and Bruce because they were going a different way, virtually to the same area, but they were going up an even steeper hill. So we've opted for
Gutted.
a hill, but it's still a hill.
Still a hill.
But we've opted for this hill instead. It's still plenty steep enough.
Just long. Nearly there. Flipping egg.
Wasn't too bad actually, was it? You're not saying anything. Oh, mind you, we're not there yet.
Can we have a rest? That's got to be the top there. Surely.
Well, a mile ago you said we were nearly there.
I know. Just keeps going.
Oh, it's got to be nearly it now.
Yay! I can see a giveaway sign. Okay. Oh, no. Can't see them coming, can you?
Quite a blind
Okay.
exit, isn't it? I think we should have just paid the money at Hickling.
I think you should have too.
This is what happens when you choose a cafe called Hilltop.
Morning. Hope it's afternoon.
Well, here we are, a little bit later than we thought. 10 to 1.
Boy, can't resist talking.
Yeah, I do like meeting people. Quite busy here today, but there's one thing you can be sure of. We'll be served very quickly. With this place, you order and pay, and then you have to sprint to your table because the food will be there instantly.
Oh.
Nice orange Specialised, goes with my jacket, look.
It's very pretty.
So we've arrived at the cafe, Hilltop Cafe at Asfordby Hill, and we have a news bulletin.
We do, yes. Mud, glorious mud is Flanders and Swan.
Yeah.
And the second line, most importantly, is nothing quite like it for cooling the blood.
Right. And what's the song called?
The hippopotamus song.
Oh, right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So if you could just check the first verse out, we'll have that on the way back.
No way. I'll do the chorus. I'm not doing the first verse. There's loads of it.
Right. It's about your size. You'd probably get locked up for that. So did you enjoy the ride with Roy Christmas party?
I did. It was very good.
Yeah.
Very jolly.
I did as well, especially as you paid for it.
Tax deductible.
Oh, is it? Oh.
I wish.
We've come from Grantham, so we've got to get back there.
Oh, man, it's
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
That's not too bad.
it's not too.
Stoked up, aren't you, really?
We're stoked up. We're ready to go. We're ready for a sleep actually now.
And we enjoy going back.
Thank you.
Before we start Wendy's carol service, I just thought I'd give you a little update. I mean, I started this channel with one video. It was only meant to be one video, so it wasn't even a channel, was it? It was just me putting a video out. But obviously people liked what they saw, so we carried on. And amazingly, I think I'm about 25,000 views short of 1 million views.
Wow.
And that's That'll be about another month, I would think.
That's amazing.
Unless,
isn't
of course,
it?
all you just view loads of times, it'll be quicker. But
What
yeah,
are you
it
doing on
runs,
Christmas Day?
it runs about 25,000 views a month. So just want to say thank you for that. Thank you for your support. Really appreciate it. And it's lovely to hear your comments. As always with these things, you get a few crazies coming along and commenting, but they're disposed of fairly quickly. So thanks very, very much, and I hope we can continue giving you a little bit of entertainment next year.
Absolutely.
What's the order of service, Wendy? What are you starting off with?
Don't know. Gold King Wenceslaus last looked down on the feast of Stephen, where the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon.
Oh
Okay,
dear.
that's enough.
That's enough of that one. But you got through the first verse.
I
was
did.
Really,
That was second line.
oh, was it?
Yeah, I know.
Really impressive.
Tell you.
Right, Wendy, this is the way to do it, isn't it?
Downhill.
Downhill.
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy this. Don't remember this bit. The holly and the ivy, and they are both full grown. All for the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth, mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled.
Well, we've got about another, certainly 10 miles to go. But I thought we'd just use this opportunity to say goodbye because we're going to lose the light. Now, I'll probably put a few more bonus sequences into this video at the end, so stick around. But from the two of us, we'd both like to wish you all a happy Christmas. And if we don't do another video before New Year, we wish you a really happy 2024, don't we?
Yep, happy riding in 2024, everybody.
And look forward to seeing you then. Bye for now.
Bye.
Shut down. Shut down.
Shut down!
Shut down.
Did you hear me?
Shut down. What's the matter with it?
Shut down!
Bloody listen to you. So I thought I'd just end this video today and bring you into Grantham because we've got the local Steampunk Society out in force. This is all part of the initiative of Councillor Tim Harrison, who's really revitalised Grantham this year. There's so much going on. I find it quite fascinating. They call themselves Victorian time travellers. And these stalls along here are all stalls relating to steampunk, so you can buy your steampunk gear. There's some very smart ladies here. That's the way. Right, very good. You look great. Hiya, how are you doing? I said you're looking very piratical. You look a bit pirate, but you're not, are you?
More on the goth side.
More goth. Right. I think it's fascinating. Yeah.
Infinity Mirror of Doom as well.
Oh, right. So do you have a steampunk name?
No.
No.
Most people do, but
Well, I know. I met some of your group over at the windmill at Heckington. They'd gone over on the train. In fact, took a photo with them. But this guy got a name, and I said, "Is that your real name?" He said, "No." He said, "Say it quickly," and it was rude.
Mine's not rude. I'm Lady Emmeline Bestew.
Emmeline
Bestew.
Bestew.
Because where we live in Shropshire, we live in a place called Base Hill where Henry VIII used to hunt for deer.
Yeah.
And the Roman name for it is Bestew.
Oh.
Well, I'm Lady Emmeline.
Well, it's lovely to meet you, my lady.
I like that.
I'm now joined by Tim Harrison, and Tim's our councillor, new independent councillor, and he's been responsible for reviving Grantham's Christmas spirit.
Yeah, hopefully. It's a lot of people have got on board. It was an idea that I had, and everybody else has made it come to reality. So it's not really about me; it's about everybody else.
No. You put your feet up, and we'll follow the procession. Cheers.